Give a special birthday shout out to my boy Gopi. Happy 40th birthday, brother. I'm sorry I couldn't make it to the birthday, but I hope you enjoyed. I hope you had a lot of fun. All right, we'll have to link up soon. And happy 40th birthday, bro. Hope you enjoyed.
Welcome, welcome, one and all to the land of death. Trini to the bone, Trini to the bone.
What up, guys? You're live with the White Trini, and today is Sunday, and you know what that means? It's Sunday stew. So, guys, I don't want you to forget that we are still in whining season, right? We're still in whining season. We're still in whining season. You guys should be whining this whole month, all right? Not just Christmas and July, but whining the whole season. All right, I see my boy Trini Yorker was whining the other day in his live, so I'm hoping I get to see fellow YouTubers whining as well. I want to say big up and thank you for the inspiration from Honey Pepper. She was the one that inspired me to give you guys whining season, and hopefully the other YouTubers too. So today is Sunday stew. We are gonna make some stew fish, rice, and a little cucumber chow. So let's get started. So here we have some salmon washed up. This was a big slab of salmon with the skin on, guys. I chose to get the skin because unfortunately without the skin, it was like $15, $20 difference. And I said, forget that, I'm gonna save my $15, $20 and just, scale it a little bit. And there's nothing wrong with the skin, guys. That has that omega fat that's really good for you. So we went ahead and washed this up, cleaned this up. So now we're gonna season it up, okay? So I have a little bit of green seasoning here, and that consists of our bandana / culantro, garlic, and hot pepper. So I'm gonna drop that in, all right? I'm gonna mix that up real quick. All right, you could use your hands and stuff too. A lot of times I like to use my hands. And add a little salt. Okay. Mix this up a bit. Very nice. Very, very nice. So yes, I wanted to do stew fish for a little while here. It's been a while. I love making stew fish. I love eating stew fish, to be honest. So very, very good. All right, hopefully I could do some other stews, maybe make Sundays like the stew day, so Sunday stew. All right. Mix this up just a little bit more. And then we're gonna add in a little bit of our garlic soy sauce, Chiefs. Any brand, guys, but I have Chiefs available, right? And a little bit of ginger soy. All right, Chiefs. Okay, and a little bit of bitters, Angostura. 1, 2, all right, 3. And to top it off, guys, we're gonna do a little bit of lime pepper sauce. All right, this is not only for the flavor, but also, if there's any freshness. But really, it's for the flavor, guys. All right. Don't be shy. You can drop some of the pepper in there as well. All right. Definitely highly suggest do lime pepper sauce. All right, when you're cooking up fish. So much more flavor. Very nice. Check out that seasoning, guys. Look at that. Wow, beautiful. Love it. All right, so I'm gonna continue to mix this up. Let this sit for a little bit, marinate up real good, and we'll get back to you. Okay, so the fish has been marinating for about 15, maybe 20 minutes, okay? And I'm gonna show you guys how we're gonna go ahead and do the breading, all right, for our fried up part of the fish. So here we have some flour in a Ziploc. This is to help make it a little less messy, guys. That's why I put it in a Ziploc. All right, I'm gonna add in some Slap Yo Mama. You guys can use any kind of, seasoning that you have available. All right, I'm gonna also add in a little Tony Cacciari's. If I'm saying that right, guys, I think I always say it wrong. You can always correct me. All right, and some salt. Okay, and I'm just gonna seal this up with my black pepper. Okay, check Check it out. So I'm gonna go ahead and close that up, just mix it up real quick. All right, so this will be our breading here. It's a light breading, it's not like a thick breading, guys, but this also you wanna season up to give it that much more flavor. So you know you could do with this, right? You could shake it, you can wind it up, so, like that, right? Oh, guys, you gotta have fun when it's wine season, right? You gotta have fun, right? So shake it up, all right? It's all about having fun, guys, all right? When you're cooking, it doesn't have to be, you know, like, well, okay, we're gonna do this. You know what, guys? You wanna have fun, you wanna enjoy it, all right? And it's great too when you do it together as a family, all right? So big up, big love to all you guys watching, and have a little fun. Check it out, guys. So, when's the last time you guys had some Trinidad orange juice, right? So I had this sitting in the pantry, and I'm like, you know what? I had a couple cans, I said, let me make up some Trinidad juice, right? Another opportunity to shake it, guys. Shake it. You gotta shake it really well. But anyways, we are going to go ahead and make up some Trinidad juice. I added a little bit of sugar, guys, but I always have to taste as I go. It's kind of like back in the days, me growing up when you were making Kool-Aid. So we used to make Kool-Aid and you had to add sugar and you would taste it and you would always add more sugar. But if you're trying to watch your sugar, guys, be careful, all right? So we're gonna make up some of that. We're also gonna do some cucumber chow, check it out, all right? So I'm gonna get that prepared in a little bit, maybe a little later. So we're gonna do that up. We have all our seasoning and stuff here for our stew fish, all right, when we make our stew. This consists of carrots. We also have tomatoes, celery, pimentos, Madame Jeanette peppers, all right? Very beautiful, and a little bit of fresh thyme that we went ahead and took off the stalks, as you guys can see. Okay, so we're gonna get to the next step. We're gonna do a little bit more preparing here. Also gotta make up the rice, which is easy, guys, that's easy. So stay tuned. So guys, I'm gonna go ahead and make our cucumber chow. All right, I went ahead and already cut off the ends. I'm just gonna give it a little rinse, even though I'm gonna peel this skin, right? You could do any kind of chow, but you know, when you're eating dinner or a lunch, you wanna have something that complements your dinner or lunch. So, you know, like a mango chow isn't really gonna complement it, you know, more like a cucumber, some greens, you know what I mean? Or like I said in the previous video, I said maybe some nice watercress to go with the rice. So I'm gonna go ahead and peel this, and then I like to slice it up in like nice little slices. Some people will just truncate it up kind of like in chunks, which is also, you know, nice too, but I like to do it in slices. You can always, you know, maybe throw some of that in with your rice and eat it too as well. So I hope you guys have been enjoying your weekend. We have been enjoying our weekend, relaxing some. All right, Shy Girl's relaxing while I sit there and prep up some food. All right, she deserves some nice relaxation time, should I say. So I cut that in half like that. I'm gonna continue to peel our cucumber, and then I'm gonna slice it up, and I'll show you guys what that looks like after I'm finished. So stay tuned, guys, don't go nowhere. As you can see, I sliced up my chow into slices. So I'm gonna add a little bit of salt. Right. Add some black pepper. And you can make your chow however you want. This is just one way we kind of make it. All right. Sometimes you can just do salt, black pepper, maybe with a little hot pepper, mix it up, and you're done. Also gonna squeeze a little lime here, right? Just a half. Right. There's a nice little flavor here. And then I'm gonna also add in a little green seasoning as well. Not too much because it'll overpower the chow some, guys. All right, so maybe just like a little spoon. You don't want it to be like too crazy, okay? So after I do that, I cover the top of the bowl here with a plate and I just shake it up like so. I mean, some people like flip it so. I'm afraid I'm just gonna dump it all over the place. I'm not so experienced. So I'm on amateur mode, so I use a plate. Shake it up, right? And there you have it, chow done. So stay tuned, and we're gonna show you guys how I'm gonna fry up the salmon now. All right, so I have my Little frying pan here with a little oil, guys. I'm not gonna deep fry it. I'm just gonna like lightly like fry it here. All right, so I'm gonna make sure it's fried up real good. So we have our pan there getting hot. We have our flour and our salmon there. I'm just waiting a little bit for that to get hot enough. As you guys can see, it is hot enough outside. The sun is beaming. I wanna say it's like 90 something out right now, guys. Very, very hot. And usually lately the hot weather is bringing us rain in the afternoon. So yesterday we had some serious thunder and lightning. And I tell you what, I've been here, living here 14 years, and I think that's the worst that I've heard and seen the lightning. It was unreal, like a serious storm. All right, so let me check on our pan here. Now, a good way to tell if your oil's hot, you could just drop like a little bit of flour in there just to see. All right, it's not hot enough yet, guys. I'm gonna wait till it gets hot, and then we'll go ahead and start the process of frying up our salmon. Okay, let's get this party started. So I'm gonna take a piece of salmon now, right? I'm just gonna drop it in our bag, right? And then just kind of either shake it up or move it around in there, guys. Again, we do this process so it's like not, so messy. Easy to keep things nice and clean. All right, you want to dust it off as you don't want, excess flour when you're frying. And it's got to get a little bit hotter, guys. All right. So I'm lightly gonna fry it, guys. I'm not deep frying it. So I just use a low frying pan, should I say? And this way, I could just easily fry it without, all the excess oil. Dust it off. I'm gonna continue this process of just dropping it in. All right. So stay tuned to see what the final results are gonna look like as far as our salmon being nice and fried up. Once I finish frying it, guys, then I'll go and create the stew, and then that's when we'll add it in later. As you can see, it's starting to fry up here. All right. That's how we want it to. Take its time, cook. There's no rush. I'm in no rush. I don't think you guys are in a rush, right? You guys are watching, all right?
Bust up shot, oh! Came for carnival, and she went to a bagua down in Pina. When the roti started to share, she began to eat. People staring, but she don't care. She started to sing sweet, sweet. Bust up shot, oh! How I love this thing so, only I alone know. Now until tomorrow, give me hot toto. Bust up shot, boy. I love soca and roti a lot. Now better, come give me the hot. Bust up shot.
So guys, it's flaming hot outside, all right, blistering. So I came inside to finish the cook. I just did the frying outside because of the oil. So we're gonna get started with the stew. So here I have my pot with a little olive oil. It's nice and hot. So I'm gonna get started with our onions, our carrots, our tomatoes, our fresh thyme that we took off the stem, Madame Jeanette peppers, pimento peppers, and I think I said tomatoes. Chunky the pot up here real good. All right, give it a stir. That up a little bit. All right, nice color. You can smell the pepper, the onions. It's kicking, guys, it's kicking. All right, so I'm gonna let this chunky up a little bit, then I'll add in my Saison. All right, then we'll do a little bit of ketchup. Very nice. So guys, I'm hungry and I want to sample this fish. Check it out, nice and crispy, right? Let's try it out, here we go. Bottoms up. Guys, a little early sample. You know what time it is. It's time to wine.
Show them about the wine, show them about the wine. I'll tell them wine, wine and a wine, then show them how to.
That is for you guys. A little sample, a little early sample. That fish, the bomb. Nice, crispy, just how I want it for our stew. We're gonna get rocking and roll with our stew now. All right, I'm gonna add in Saison. I'm gonna do 2 packs, guys. Got a nice big pot here. 1. All right. You guys can determine how much you want to use, maybe depending on how much you're cooking or the size. Okay. Give this a stir. Nice. That's what you guys call back in the days uku. Gives it that nice little orange-ish color, reddish color. Also, that's the flavor. The flavor enhancer, I guess you could say. All right. Now I'm gonna drop in a little ketchup. And also to let you guys know, when we were seasoning up our fish, I did not rinse out the bowl, toss the bowl. I kept all the seasoning. Check it out. So that right there is your green seasoning. No point of sitting there, cleaning that bowl and adding more green seasoning. You have that right there, and that has all that flavor and stuff too with the fish. So we're gonna go ahead and scoop that in now. All right. Dump all that. All right, so that's just gonna be added flavor, guys. All right, give this a stir. Oh yeah. Let's smell that aroma. Very nice. Okay, we'll catch you guys when we're ready to drop in our fish. So also, don't waste your seasoning water, guys. You did your seasoning still in your container. Save that when you're cooking, especially if you're making seasoning the day you're cooking, right? And you can just toss all that in. Boom, again, more flavor. You're not wasting anything, guys, at all. Everything's being saved, right? I'm gonna add in some broth. Any kind of broth you guys wanna use, whether it's vegetable, chicken, a fish broth, maybe the fish will help, intensify more of that fish kind of flavor, but vegetarian, I would say, balances for everything. All right. So I'll start with 1 for now, and I'll see if I need to add another one. All right, we'll let this simmer up. All right, come to a nice boil, and then we'll add the fish in a little bit. So the thing with cooking, guys, is that you could always add or take away stuff. I never want to take away stuff. I always want to add because I'm greedy, as you could see. So I was sitting here looking at our pot, and I'm like, you know what? I want to add something to it. So we're going to add some red beans. Check it out. So I went ahead and strained a can of red beans. So I'm going to add that into the mix. I'm also going to add in 1 little spoon of the green seasoning, fresh that I made earlier. Okay. So this is nice. This way, this will go with the fish, and you have some beans. Maybe that'll help, like, you know, thicken it up a little bit. All right, very nice. Some more flavor. Never wrong adding more stuff, guys. That's for sure. Preferably, I would have liked to add it earlier, but hey, you know what? Sometimes when you're cooking, you just go with the flow and you just add as you want. All right. All right, so I'm gonna let this cook up, simmer down some. All right, and then we'll get back to you when we're gonna add in our fish. But now I'm gonna wine and do some dishes now. So here we go. All right, I got my soap and my bleach, and I'm just gonna scrub so, and scrub so, scrub. Now go low, go low, go low, go low, go low. Oh Lord, too much whining, guys. If I whine in this whole video, guys, I'll be falling asleep. All right, we'll see you guys in a bit. So I'm also gonna add in a little bit of the Maggi season up fish seasoning. All right, again, more added flavor. Just gonna add that in, one pack. All right, and give it a little stir. And this thing's got so much flavors in it. The aroma, guys. Wow. All right, nice beans. Okay, I'm also gonna add in a little golden ray. I know a lot of you guys don't like golden ray, but for now, we're still using it. Maybe when we get a little bit older, we won't be using so much butter and stuff like that, salt. All right, that's gonna melt up while this cook down. It's almost time for the fish. Time to make our juice. We gotta get this chilling, guys. So I suggest to shake it up real good. All right. I'm gonna drop in our concentrate, and then we're gonna add in our sugar. Now, if you guys don't have like brown sugar, which that's what I'm gonna use, you can use white sugar. Okay. I'm gonna add sugar. Now this is a concentrate, guys, so it probably has a little bit of sugar already in it. I should have put a little less water because I'm kind of at the brim here, guys. I'm gonna do one more spoon and then I'm gonna stir it up. So I'm gonna do a little old school style, use a little dal gutni, all right? So I'll put this in, I'm just gonna kind of, uh-oh. So I had to clean a little mess, it kind of flowed over, guys. So we continue just to stir it up here. All right. Like I said, you could always taste it to see if you need to add a little more sugar. You don't want it to be overly sweet. All right, I'm gonna take a little spoon so I can try it out. Needs more sugar, guys. Again, now the brown sugar is a little bit more healthier than the white, so that's why I'm using brown sugar. Based off of how I just tasted it, I'm gonna add 3 more spoons. So that would be a total of 7 spoons of brown sugar. Now, mind you, this is a certain size container. So, you know, you might be making a different container size, so you might not need as much sugar. All right, we'll show you guys the final results. So now it's time to add our fish. As you can see, right, our stew here cooked down real nice with our beans. So I'm gonna go ahead and add this in, guys, just piece by piece. I don't want it to splash, make any mess. All right. As you can see, our fish is nice and fried up. All right. Check it out. Beautiful. Big piece, small piece, every kind of piece. All right. And you want to fry it up good too, so it has like a nice crust, because then it's just going to be too like soggy. So you want to have a nice little, you know, crisp to it when you're eating it with your rice. All right. You just want to be gentle. You don't break up your fish. Kind of stir it up a little bit. You know, not too crazy. All right. You kind of just maybe pushing it more side to side so it seeps down into that stew. Right? Absorbs all those flavors. That's what you want. So let this cook just a little bit more so we can have those flavors absorb into the fish there. And we'll see you guys in the final results. This is beautiful. Wow. Bubbling away, guys. Very nice. Love it. Before we get to the final results, I want to wish Parvati a happy birthday. I hope you enjoy your day. I hope it's full of fun, excitement, and everything that you wish for. So happy birthday to you, and let's get to the final results. Final results time. Check it out. Wow. We have some nice cucumber chow here, a little tomatoes. Now we have a lime here. This is optional, guys, but you can squeeze a little lime on it if you want. We did put lime pepper sauce in it. We also have this wonderful, wonderful stew fish that we made with some red beans that we added last minute, guys. That's a last minute decision over a bed of rice, jasmine rice. So let's get to it. First, I'm gonna go ahead and just dig in with some of this beans with the rice. All right, nice beans and rice. Check it out. All right, you can see some of the carrots and stuff in there, the onion. Let's do this. Wow, loaded with so much flavor. You got the nice little crisp from the carrots, the flavor with the onions, the nice red beans melting in your mouth, guys. Fire, that is fire. Now we're gonna get to the exciting part, some of this fish, right? So I like to eat the fish with the rice, so I might get it with some beans there, but I'm gonna break up some of this fish. Here we go. Temperature hot. Guys, you know what time it is. It's time to wine. I love it, guys. I absolutely love the stew fish. You have that nice crisp, all right? We fried it earlier, remember? And there's so much flavor to it, right? See how well it's, you know, stuck together? So it's not too soggy, it doesn't fall apart. So you get that nice little crispiness when you're eating it. And I just love it mixed with the rice and the beans. Guys, hands down. It's heaven in every bite. I want to say thanks for joining us today. But before I let you go, check it out. This is the juice we made earlier. Let's see how it tastes. Nice Trinidad orange juice. It's not acidy at all. It's a nice orange drink. We control the sugar, so it's nice and sweet, not overly sweet. I want to say thanks for joining us today. Hope you had fun. Remember, it's whining season, and make sure you like, subscribe, and share. And we love you guys. Peace.